myself Sinchana. We are doing a project on professional elective 1 data science with business intelligence. Assignment 1, our topic is using a country's data set, performing a comprehensive analysis of GDP and geographical data. Here are my team members, Bhavna Rani, Bindu, Divyashri, Manasa and myself. The project is submitted to Ms. Jayalakshmi ma'am, who is Assistant Professor or Department of AIML. Coming to the first slide, we have comprehensive GDP and geographical data analysis. A deep dive into a global economic patterns using the country's dataset will explore the geographical distribution, temporal trends, and comparative economic performance through sophisticated data visualization techniques. So here we have our analysis framework. This comprehensive studies examine GDP trend and geographical distribution across multiple dimensions. Will leverage these 6 distinct visualization approaches to uncover economic patterns and relationship. First one, we have geographical mapping, which plot the countries using latitude and longitude coordinates with symbol maps to reveal spatial economic patterns. When we have temporal analysis, it tracks the Belgium's GDP trajectory across 2 decades to identify growth trends and economic cycles. Third one, we have regional comparison, which compares the GDP distribution across diverse Asian economics to understand regional economic dynamics. Fourth one, we have competitive positioning. It analyzes the GDP competition between emerging economies to reveal the comparative advantages. Fifth one, we have multi-country trends, examine short-term GDP patterns across geographical diverse nations. Sixth one, we have interactive dashboard, which synthesizes insights into a unified interactive exploration tool for stakeholders. So further will be continued by Manasa.
Now coming to the geographical distribution, we have symbol map visualization. First we have mapping economic geography. Symbol maps plot each country using precise latitude and longitude coordinates, creating a geospatial view of the dataset. This approach reveals geographic distribution of analyzed economies, regional clustering patterns, coverage across continents and hemispheres, spatial relationships between countries. Next, we have implementation nodes. Each country appears as a labeled symbol at its geographic center, enabling quick identification and spatial context for subsequent economic analysis. Symbol size can be scaled to GDP magnitude for additional visual insight. Next, we have Belgium GDP timeline from 2006 to 2026. A longitudinal view of Belgium's economic trajectory reveals patterns of growth, stability, and potential projections. This 20-year analysis captures both historical performance and future estimates. Uh, First, historical performance from 2006 to 2023. This tracks the Belgium's GDP through the financial crisis, European debt crisis, and post-pandemic recovery periods. Projected growth from 2024 to 2026. Forecast data extends the analysis, revealing expected economic expansion and potential inflection points. Key inflection points. Bar graphs clearly highlight years of significant change, making it easy to correlate economic events with GDP shifts. Next will be continued by Divya.
Now coming to the Asian economic snapshot of 2010 GDP distributions. So this is about the comparing the pie chart analysis. So the pie chart which visualizes the GDP portions among the 5 division Asian economics in 2010, revealing the economic hierarchies and disparities. So the future economic is the India is the major regional power, and the Singapore is an advanced city state, the Romania is an European connection point, and Nepal is developing a mountain economy, and the South Asia is a regional aggregate. Now coming to the next slide. Economic competitions, that is versus Bhutan versus Costa Rica. So the Bhutan is in Himalayan kingdom. This is a small landlocked nation prioritizing a gross national happiness over a pure GDP growth and a limited population and resources that create a economic constraints. That is a tourism on based economy, hydropower exports, and a sustainable development focus. And then in coming to the Costa Rica, which is in Central American leader, a biodiversity hotspot with the diversified economic sectors including ecotourism, agriculture and technology services. Here are the 3 points. There is a political stability advantage and the foreign direct investment and the educated workforce. So the comparative visualizations which is reveal how these nations with a similar GDP scales compete through a different economy strategies, geographic advantages and the development philosophies. Next further will be continued by Bindu.
Next, coming to multi-country scattering analysis 2024 to 26. This slide visualizes a short-term GDPA trends for 4 countries: Mexico, Algeria, Fiji, Estonia, using scatter or circle plots. Each circle size represented as GDPA magnitude, while its position shows earlier progression from 2024 to 26. The comparison highlights economical differences. Mexico's strong growth due to a NAFTA trend benefits. Algeria growth linked to an oil exports. Fiji tourism and agriculture based growth, and Estonia rapid transition and development from EU integrations. The graph helps identifying a multidimensional insights into now different economics involves over a short periods. Next, coming to next slide. Interactive dashboard synthesizes insights. The final interactive dashboard that integrates all visualization from deeper analysis. It includes an dynamic filtering. Users can select countries, years, and matrix from customized explorations, linked visualization, charts, and interconnected changing one update others for cross analysis. Drill down capacity allows details exploring from regional summarizes to individual countries data. Explore and export and sharing enables generating and sharing reports directly from the dashboards. Next slide continued by Bhavna.
Technical implementation and consideration. These sections explain the technical steps required to build the data visualization and project efficient data preparations. The data sets of the countries must be cleaned and validated with fixed and mixing values and ensuring the consistent format. This accurate, the reliable visualizations. Next, geographic encoding. Latitude and longitude values are verified using the geocoding tools and ensure the correct placements of the countries or symbols on the map. And visualizations tools like Tabulars and Power BI and Python and libraries are used to create the interactive and visual appearing dashboards. Next, performing optimizations, efficient data aggregation and rendering techniques are applied to make the dashboard fast and responsive even with long or multi-year data sets. Next, key takeaway and next steps. This section summarized the main outcomes and future plans. Comprehensive coverage. The project offer details insights into the global GDP trends from the multiple perspectives and geographic and temporal and comparative and actionable insights. The visualizations help to identify the clear economic patterns used decision making and interactive explorations. The dashboard allows user to export the data dynamically and discover the then the static reports. Next step is future plans, including adding more economics indicators and predicting the models and automatic the data update for the real-time monitoring.
This is the symbol map creation in Tableau. In this Tableau, symbol map is created to visualize the GDP of all countries using their geographic coordinates. Here we have collected the dataset containing countries, GDP, latitude and longitude. And longitude was placed on the columns shelf and latitude on the rows shelf to generate a world map. The country field is added to the detail mark to plot the each country as a point. GDP is added to the size and label mark so that larger symbols represent higher GDP values. Different colors are assigned to countries for clarity. The map was titled GDP of all countries for clarity. Visualization helps quickly compare GDP values and understand the geographic distribution of economies across the world. Next will be explained by Sinchana.
So coming to the second graph, we have the image, we have the graph where it explains about the GDP of Belgium from 2006 to 2026. This image is a data visualization graphic that includes a world map. The graphic is likely a concept or a template for a data analysis dashboard. So here we have the main visualization element is a stylised world map. There are various charts and data points surrounding the maps, including a pie chart and a bar chart. The title is the analytics that suggests the image is related to data analytics, and the text is about comprehensive GDP and geographical data analysis, which indicates the focus on global economic patterns. So here in y-axis we have GDP and in x-axis we have years. It compares the between the GDP and the sum of the GDP and the year. Coming to the graph analysis, in 2006 we have about 315.0 GDP. In 2008 we have 330.0 GDP. 2010 we have 345.0, and 2012 we have 360. 2014 we have 375. 2016 we have 390. 2018 we have 405. 2020 we have 420, and 2022 we have 435, and 2024 we have 450, and 2026 we have 465, and further it is continued. So further will be continued by Bhavna.
The pie chart is represent the one country share of the total GDP among these four countries: India, Singapore, and Romania and Nepal. India is 494.5. India has the longest GDP among the four countries, occupying the biggest proportions of the pie chart. And Singapore is minus 129.0. Singapore has the second highest GDP, forming a smaller but sections of the charts. Romania is the minus 64.5. Romania's GDP is moderate with the smaller ends comparing to Singapore. Nepal is the 4.3. Nepal has the lowest GDP, shown by the smallest ends in the pie chart. The chart is clearly show the India's dominance in the GDP among these four nations. There is a gap between the India and Nepal GDP, indicating the economic GDPs are the closer to each others, but still much less than the India's. This pie chart is efficiency visualization and the economic comparisons of the four countries. It shows that India contributes the measure of the total GDP, followed by the Singapore, Romania, and Nepal. The visualizations help to understand the relative economic size and quickly and clarity. Next, we'll explain Divya.
Now coming to the comparison of the GDP of Bhutan versus Costa Rica. So this is the visualization that is created by the Tableau. Presents a comparative chart versus a GDP, gross domestic product, trends of Bhutan and Costa Rica over a period of 2005 to 2025. So this chart highlights the economic growth patterns of difference in GDP magnitudes and trends over both countries. So the purpose of the visualization is to the main goal of this visualization is to comparing the economic performances of Bhutan and Costa Rica over 2 decades. So by visualizing their GDP values side to understand how each country's economic has evolved, how they difference in over economic scale. Now we have put the columns over a country and a year, and the filters of the country like over Bhutan and Costa Rica, and we have selected a bar graph and effective for the countries to color, and a GDP for the label, and in a rows we have a GDP column. We are comparing the years of 2010 to 2005 to 2025. In a year we have y-axis as a GDP and the x-axis as a year. So this is about the comparison of the GDP of Bhutan and the Costa Rica. Now next further will be continued by Bindu.
Next table is GDPA from 2004 to 2006 for all the countries. This trend these trends of multiple countries over an three-year periods, 2004, 2005, and 2006. It provides a comparative view of economical performances across the different nations using the circle charts, where size of the each circle represents the GDP value for given year. The purpose of the visualization is for economical growth and stability among the countries. By plotting GDP for three years, the visualization helps how economically evolves during this period, which countries maintain the consistency growth, which showed then fluctuation in economical output. The key observation is each colored circle corresponding to the specific countries with the size and position reflecting its GDP magnitude. Mexico shows the highest GDP values among the displayed countries, ranging from approximately 900 to 945 between 2004 and 2006, indicating steady growth. And next, GDP value around the 150 to 157, representing a stable economic with upward movement over the year. Fiji records the lowest GDP around 1.5 to 1.6, reflecting a smaller size economically typically of island nations. The visual insights is the increasing the bubble size from 2004 to 2006, showing economical expansion in several countries. The color legend distributions between the countries, making it easier to identify and comparing with the growth patterns. The x-axis is years and y-axis is GDP. Together provide a timelines-based economical comparisons for quickly interpretations of national performances. Analytical insights is this visualization enables a policymakers, economists, and analytics to detect earlier growth trends before major global economical events like the 2008 financial crisis. Compare relative economical strength among the developing and developed nations. Uses the identified trends for further forecasting or policy planning. This is the interactive dashboard. The first one, the slide is about a GDP data of different countries over several years. It compares economical performances using map, pie charts, and graph chart. Pie chart, the top left is pie chart. Pie chart show and 5 country GDP. The India is first, 73%, the large share. Singapore is 9%, South Africa is 13%. Bhutan and coastal reserve small shares. Interruptions. India demonstrate in terms of GDP among these 5 countries, while the other contribute relatively smaller portion to the total GDP. Map chart in top center. GDP of all countries. This map highlighting several countries in different colors, showing which countries are included in the dataset and their relative GDP level using an color and intensity or shading. Interruption. Country like India, Belgium, Bhutan, Costa Rica, etc. are highlighting to visualize GDP distribution geographically. The bar chart, right side, GDP of from 2006 to 2026. This bar chart tracks an Belgium GDP over an 20-year periods. Sample data points included 2007 326 and 2010 358, 2016 438, 2024 499. In 2026 is 431. The Belgium GDP shows an steady growth from 2006 to 2024, followed by a projected decline in 2026. The bar graph bottom left, GDP from 2004 to 2006 for 4 countries like an Algeria, Mexico, Vietnam, each as GDP values from 2004, 2005 and 2006. The short-term comparison of GDP growth over 3 years of these 4 countries, we can compare which country economics grew faster during that time. The bar chart bottom right, GDPA comparison of Bhutan and Costa Rica. This comparison of GDP and Bhutan across and multiple years 2005 to 2025. It consists of dollar showing a larger GDP than Bhutan. Interpretations: the coastal area as a higher GDP than Bhutan throughout the period, but both countries may be growing steadily. That's it. Thank you.